Teays Valley Tuesdays.
Hi everybody, I'm Kathy Ellswick, president of Tasty Blend Foods. Welcome back to my kitchen. You know, we've showed you a few different types of breads here, but we've left out one very important bread. I want to show you guys today how to make garlic cheddar drop biscuits out of our Teays Valley biscuit mix. These things go great with any meal you can imagine. Just perfect and so easy and quick. So, you're going to need some biscuit mix, some milk, a little bit of cheese, and a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of Pam to spray your pan with, and you can use a spoon. Of course, I have a scoop, but 2 spoons is going to work just as well for you, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is, as we typically do, we're going to get our mix out of our box. We're going to get it into our bowl. Now, if you're having trouble opening our bags, let me show you a little secret. You take it, turn it to the side where your little tear tab is, and then pull straight across the top instead of down, and that way it'll open right up for you and you can get it right into the bowl if you're struggling with that, okay? So we got that in. We're going to hit it with a cup of cheese right in. We need a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then we're going to need about a cup or a cup and a half of buttermilk, and that's going to depend, as usual, if you've chosen to use buttermilk or if you've chosen to use regular milk. So since I'm using the buttermilk, I'm going to go in with about a cup and a half. Then I'm going to stir this all together, being really, really careful not to overwork it because we don't want it to get too tough, okay? So once it gets together, we'll start scooping it out on our pan. Okay, now that our mix has come together in a nice solid ball, what we want to do is we want to spray our baking sheet with a little bit of Pam or whatever spray you prefer at home, and just get a nice little light coating on there. Then I said I'm going to use a scoop. You can use a spoon, whatever you like, but you're just going to scoop these off nice and straight and flush and drop them right on the pan. Now, if you put these close together, touching, they're going to be a little bit softer. And if you put them with a little bit of space in between them, that air around there is going to allow the outside to get a little bit crispier. So it's totally up to you how you want to go about it. So we'll get all of these on our baking sheet. And then I went ahead and preheated the oven to 425. So once we have these on the baking sheet, we'll go ahead and we'll throw them in the oven. And I'll show you how to mix up the topping that's going to go on top of it when they're finished. Our biscuits are in the oven, and I can smell that garlic and that cheese. They smell amazing. But here's something that's going to put them over the top. I want to show you how to make this topping. I've melted a half a stick of butter, and I'm just going to put in a teaspoon of parsley and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then I'm going to mix it together. I'm going to pull these out of the oven, and we'll pour it right on top while they're nice and hot. Okay, so we just mix this all together, and that's our topping. Let me get these biscuits. These look amazing. It took us about 12 minutes in the oven, and you just want to cook them to get them as brown as you like them. Remember that cheese can make them a little more brown in places, so don't panic. Now I just want to hit it with the sauce we mixed up. So we got our butter, our garlic, and our parsley. We just want to let that run all down on top of these. Once I get them all covered, just put them on a plate, pass them around the table, let people come through and get them. These are so good. You can snack on them, or you can pair them with any meal that you love. Remember, you can find all of our products at your local grocer, and any of the shows that you've seen here on the news, you can find them on our website, tastyblend.com. And one last thing before I let you go. Remember, nobody has to know that it came from a mix.